What's up, guys? Sladed World 20 VR here, also known as Matt. Welcome back to another VR chat video. Now, I kind of want to do a new series on this channel. This is gonna be about me interviewing or just asking questions to some of my friends, some individuals, or anything else. This is mainly just gonna be talking about like funny questions. It could be other things as well. And if you guys don't remember the previous podcast, we did a random video, and that video was pretty fun, but I rather prefer to do it just like separately as well. But yeah, we are back with another just a video chat talk show. This is gonna be mainly one-on-one talking with some of my friends, some of my and maybe possibly video chat YouTubers or anything else. Today I decided why not to start off this opening series to bring out one of my good friends. He was in the last podcast, if you guys don't remember. He's also a part of my family as well. He's my video chat mom. Well, I would usually say around that, but please everyone, welcome back my friend Yettori, and I'm gonna pass the mic and he can talk about himself.
Hi, my name's Yettori. I do YouTube, TikTok, and random recordings here and there. Sladed is my son. Did we ever establish what the hell you are to me?
I think you like established.
Did we ever say if you were daughter or
Yeah.
anything like that?
I'm pretty sure that you like were adopting me, and then you said that you were then you like I was your son. I think I remember about that. But yeah, other than that, we are gonna get started right away. But before we can do this, I also will be taking some other people as well. If you guys want to be able to partake in any of these, all you need to do is at least hit the like button. Also subscribe. You don't really have to do any of those. If you want to be featured in it, comment down below what is your VR chat username, and then also ask what is one reason why you want to be in this podcast, because I'm not gonna do ones if nobody comments about it saying I want to be in this. It has to be just like a reason why, and it has to be, and my shows are gonna be up to a PG-13. If you guys don't remember, in the last video, it kind of was like it kind of turned into like a 18 plus with a lot of swearing.
You got these two NPCs back there.
I got a question. Okay, I got a question. I have a question.
Okay, you
What
told.
color is my underwear?
Oh my god. Okay, can we just do like a normal question and not
Just hungry.
pumpkin?
What the fuck?
What was that?
And stale. But yeah, we are gonna get started with the question. And I think what we're gonna start off with is I'm gonna start off with a general question. Is that first question I'm gonna ask is, what made you started VR chat? Like, was there anybody that inspired you?
I wouldn't say really inspired. It was more of like I was on this like 3 years ago, but this was kind of just like a whatever kind of thing. But then got on it one day with my Quest 2 because I was like, hey, it's portable. I could just hop on whenever the hell I want, you know? And it made it interesting because like after some time, I hung out for a day. I met some funny people. I met Stale, uh, Sky, a lot of people that I met the first day I had it, and then every day I just kept getting on more and more to see them. Specifically, Stale. Stale is one of my first friends I've ever had on VRC. It's crazy how long I've known him now, like almost a year.
And then with me,
I was here for the memes, but now I just actually enjoy VR chat. It's actually hella fun.
yeah. And then with me, how I usually started VR chat was back then a while ago. I started off playing Rec Room for a little bit and then moved on to VR chat, and it's like I'm not getting into VR chat that much, so I continue my time playing Rec Room, and then throughout there, I kind of completed everything on Rec Room. I don't really go on there anymore, and I moved to VR chat, and that's when I kind of started my getting into being a furry, and it was one of my former friends that basically told me about like um that he was a furry, and and I said I'm also a furry. So that's when we started. And then after that, things kind of got a little bit apart, and we're no longer friends. So yeah, that's fine by me. It was I don't want to go into too many other details about it.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Okay, now I have a question for you.
okay.
Let me pull it up. Um, what was your favorite subject in school?
Oh,
Your most
frick.
favorite one.
This is gonna be tough. Okay, so back in school, like, are we talking about like grade school or high school? Or what
For
are we
me, it
doing?
was science.
What are we like talking preschool, like
Whatever
grade
your
school,
favorite
high
subject was.
school? Okay, so if we're talking about like grade
You
school,
remember from preschool?
well, yeah, but yeah, okay, so back then in grade school, I would probably say my favorite subject would probably be there was like so much that I kind of like. There was other ones that I didn't really like. I would probably say my favorite one would probably be like there's so much. This probably would have to be math a little bit. And then in high school, my favorite subject is digital video. But like back then during my freshman, sophomore, junior year, that's when I
That one I
really
can agree
that's
with.
when like I didn't really like math, but I passed it. And considering the fact that I'm now a senior, I really don't have to worry about a math
Mhm.
subject. It's more reliable on doing government because I have to pass a civics test in order for me to pass the grade, and if I don't, I have to take the I have to take the class next semester. So yeah, I have 1 week from exams. So
Of course,
yeah.
again.
Eh,
Mhm.
let me think of another one. Um,
Mm. Okay.
hmm. When you use okay, yeah, okay, I got them. When you're usually by yourself and you're on like typically you're on like VR chat, um, what was what would be like the number one thing that you would do by yourself? Like, would you go visit a public world, or like, what would you do if you're playing by yourself?
Usually whenever I'm on VRC alone, I either just watch anime and chill in the world by myself, or I go to Publix. Only the furry ones. I don't go to the normal ones only because, being a furry, you get a lot of hate here. And it kind of sucks, but, I figure with me having full body and being like so funky dory in the head that it's like, people are more chill about it, but I haven't ran into anybody who's a hater, so I'm fine.
Yeah.
But most of the time it's just public furry world.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Good to know.
In anime.
Mhm.
My next question is, what is your biggest pet peeve?
Why? Oh, frick! I gotta remember what. Okay, hold on. Wasn't it? Okay, what does that mean? I kind of forget. I'm dumb sometimes.
So like, let's see. Um, like, is someone who proclaims that they're not an attention seeker, but all they like to do is, "Hey Sladed, look at me. Hey Sladed, look at me. Guys, look at me. Don't look at Sladed. Look at only me. Sladed's not even here." Like that type thing.
There was like a lot of
Like
people.
pretty much the hypocrite.
Yeah, there was like a lot of people in general that. Uh, f- this is just like in general because I can't remember because I'm not gonna mention it, but I had that one friend every single time that whenever I play, I join off on him, and he was like,
Mhm.
he was like, "Hey, look at me, not look at them. Just like keep looking directly at me. Don't worry about them. Let's get into our conversation." And it was really hard for me to make a conversation between them, and it was like, what are we talking about? It's like, I don't know, just make something up. It's like, bro, I don't know what to talk about. It's like either I just came back from home or just got done, having a nice conversation. To be honest, I've had that fan, and after some time I've literally just said, you know what? I don't think this is really working between you and me because you always want to talk to me about a certain thing that I have no idea and try to get into. And you're basically saying you want me to start a conversation and I can't really do it. So then after that, I kind of just stopped being his fan and, basically just moved on. And, I somewhat felt a little bit bad, but really didn't feel that much bad because I kind of felt like he was just using me because he was the only friend that really wanted to talk to me. So yeah.
I think mine is when people boast about their money, like, oh, money's not an issue for me. I don't care. I'll spend it. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. Like, if you have that much money, why don't you go help somebody or help a friend or help somebody get something that they want? Like if you have all this money, okay, then show. Go ahead. It's cool that you have it, but don't boast about it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, I gotta think about another question. Since you did talk about anime on your during when I asked the question, what do you do when you're usually back home? I want to know what is your favorite anime, and then like if you have a favorite anime, what is your favorite quote from the anime?
You messed up. Kono Dio da. Dio pose. Only people who watch the anime will get that reference completely.
For me, probably like one of the favorite quotes in general that I
know what yours is.
yeah, mine's just if you guys know about it, but it's the one saying I'm gonna take a potato chip and eat it. For those, if you guys can guess what those references are from, I will likely just give you a heart on your comment. So, yeah, that's a bonus and stuff. But yeah.
I'm simply one hell of a butler.
If people know that one, they would know that as well.
If they know where that's from, then yeah, they know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
If you had to eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Oh, one meal for the rest of my life. Oh gosh, that's like so hard because like I have like in my image, like I had to choose between just eating chicken nuggets from McDonald's or just having like having like a full-on ramen thing. For me,
chicken nuggets.
yeah, yeah. What else? I think another thing that I really did like would also be steak. So in my honest opinion, probably like if I had to live on one meal for the rest of my life, it would probably be steak with either green beans and then rice. Because that's what I would typically go in there.
I think I would choose chicken. Chicken and rice is like my favorite combo, and it's the most basic basic type of meal you can eat. But depending how you cook chicken will actually make it better. I do different variations of chicken. I love chicken. I'd prefer to eat chicken for the rest of my life if I have to.
Yeah, that is good. All right. What is one game that when you watched the trailer you were looking forward to, but when you played it, you regret buying it, and you did not play the game at all?
Oh man. Oh man. Oh, I guess it would have to be. I would have to say Halo 5. I'm very upset because they said they were going to kill off the Master Chief and whatnot, and they didn't do that. Instead, the story went completely different. I played it, because it's Halo. I'm a big Halo fan. But that game honestly was just down the hill. It was just horrible. It was just oof. I didn't really get to too much into it. I just speed ran through the whole thing, got whatever achievements, and just said, "I'm done."
For me, I would probably have to say, and it is an artless game that I regret actually buying because every single time whenever I play, I kept lagging. Among Us VR. I can't take it. I can't take the fact that I
Oh
can't take the
man.
fact that Meta.
Mm-mm.
Well, it's not Outlast, but Meta made it now because they made. As soon as I saw Among Us VR, it's like, God dang, you made that game for $9.99 plus tax. And when I started playing it, I was like, no, I don't like this game at all. I kept lagging and too many children. It just wanted me to.
If that's the case, you should just be stuck to playing VR chat Among Us because it actually runs better. Sadly, it's actually
Yeah,
fun because you get to be in your own avatars.
yeah, that is true.
I prefer it at least. I like it better.
Yeah, I prefer
Let's
I prefer
see.
it way more better as well.
What's the best compliment you've ever gotten?
Oh my gosh. Okay. This is actually because it happened a couple weeks ago. Cause I was on my TikTok and I basically made a video about me kind of like people. I got a lot of hate from some people just saying you know hey, why are you dating a boy? And it's like, I'm bisexual. And it's like, we don't really have to worry about it. And there's the one person that commented on one of my videos saying, hey, I think it's like, I'd like to meet you on VR chat and stuff. If you can you add me? I sent you a friend request. It is this. So I accepted it. So after some time, I decided, why not host Town of Salem on VR chat? So I randomly just start inviting and I had no idea. I had no idea who, because he was on one of my friends, and I had no idea he was a big fan of it. So I invite him. He came towards me, and he was like, "Oh," and he was like shocked. He was like, "Oh, oh," and it's like, hi, and it's like, oh my gosh, I'm your biggest fan. It's like, oh my goodness, and it's like, oh my goodness. It's like, oh, you are. It's like, yeah, and like he was like so excited to meet me, and it's like, dude, I watch your TikToks. I've literally, you're a big person that I inspire the most, and it's like, and like he was just so excited to meet me, and it's very obviously because in my bucket list, I wanted that from have somebody on either on any social media to meet me and say they're like a fan of mine. And that is the number one and only fan that has came to me and said like, hey, I saw you on TikTok. I'm your biggest fan. And in my honest opinion, I was going through a really rough time. But when he did that, he made my day. He was like so excited to see me. I was like, oh my goodness, thank you so much. And he is like, I love you, man. It's like, thank you for everything. It's like, yeah, very do appreciate. Very do appreciate. I like how the fact that, I'm a big fan. So yeah.
That's cool. I think for mine, and well, back to yours. I think that'd be pretty cool to meet somebody who's like, "Oh my gosh, I love you to death. Like you inspire me to do so much and everything like that." That's really cool to meet that one fan. I don't think I have anything like that. I'm just kind of just doing whatever's. I'm just chilling. But it'd be cool to have one. To have
Yeah.
somebody like really excited to see you.
Mhm.
I think one of the compliments I've ever gotten that was probably like the best was there was one time I was on a trip with my mom, and this little kid came up to me, and he's like, "Do you know who Guava Juice is?" I was like, "Yeah, I know who Guava Juice is." He's like, "Are you Guava Juice?" And I was
Oh
like,
my god.
"Maybe."
Dude, I
I
remember.
felt so bad because he ran off and he was like, "Mom, mom."
I remember when I was a kid, I used to
It was so
watch Guava Juice for a little bit. I don't really technically watch Guava Juice anymore because I feel like that's like a kids channel show, and I've kind of been going out of like kid shows and kind of like into the adult channels as well. But anyways, to the next question in mind. I gotta think. Best VR game on Quest, on your Oculus Quest, just standalone Quest.
Boneworks.
Boneworks. For me, in my standalone
Boneworks
Quest
is
game,
really good. Gmod VR.
in myself, I would probably say, I gotta think, because there has been like a lot. But in my honest opinion, so far, one of my favorite games is, they just released The Walking Dead Chapter 2: The Retribution, and it's actually a pretty fun game, and I actually recommend it. But again, it's
Another good one for Quest 2 users is Resident Evil 4 VR. That is definitely recommended. If you have a Quest 2, that is a must-have.
yeah. I remember I played it a little bit, and then after some time,
Have you played it?
yeah, I played it for a little bit, and then I kind of got into the game for a little bit, and then I kind of stopped playing it. So I haven't really touched the game that much because I've been like experimenting with some other games as well. But in my honest opinion, I think that Resident Evil 4 VR is a good game. I just didn't find it to be like a everyday game that I would do as well.
Oh man, the mercenary mode is so fun. I love the mercenary mode.
Mm-hmm.
If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
See, you give me these questions right away, and in my honest opinion, if I had to choose where I would live to be, I would probably, as much as I like to say, because I'm in a relationship with my babe, and I'd say I would probably just live in Alabama because that's where I want to meet my love of my life, and spend time cuddling, and spending my time with him. But if we're talking about like a general state, I would probably have to say in the state of it's so hard because I think about so many ones that I like. I would probably say the state in probably California. California would probably be the number one state that I would probably go to.
Really?
Yeah. And the reason why is that probably just like,
It's all right here.
yeah, that's where I would go.
Japan.
Japan, definitely indeed.
All the food in the anime.
Okay, because we have to keep this to at least a PG. But I'm gonna think of another one.
I have another one if you can't think of one.
Okay, yeah, go right ahead.
If you won $10 million, what would you spend it on?
First thing I would spend it on is full body tracking. Second thing I would spend it on is get the Valve Index. Third thing I would spend it on is get a new PC. Fourth thing I would spend it on is get a new house, and many other things. I can't really explain it a lot, but just like a new home, a new VR, a new PC, new monitors, full body tracking, and just that, in my honest opinion. I guess another funny question that we can.
My debt will be paid.
Yes, that will be paid indeed. I guess another question is, it's a stupid question, but what came first, the chicken or the egg?
Me. I had to say the stupid joke while I could. Another question. Where do you see the world in 5 years?
Oh, this is gonna be tough because I'm 18, and when I turn, and from 5 years I will be 23 years old. I'd see the world as me, as living in a normal house, and either working on a game development, or see myself working as a editor for a YouTuber. Because in my honest opinion, my dream job is to basically become an editor, edit videos for either a YouTuber or just, edit videos to the fullest, so work behind the scenes. So, yeah.
Oh man, in 5 years I'm gonna be 31. Great. Yeah, thanks for making me feel old myself. I feel like we're finally gonna be able to have legit full body with haptic suits built in. Kind of like a Ready Player One.
Yeah, kind of like that. I would love to see everything in general. Like, soon enough, if that would be something, I would just be in shock a lot. So, in my honest opinion, that's what I would think.
Now, do you have a question? Because if you don't, I have another one.
I gotta think. What anime made you cry the most?
Ooh, an anime that made me cry?
Yeah.
Darling in the Franxx. That anime is so good.
The first ever anime that has made me cry was Tokyo Avenger. There were so many flashbacks and so many sad things that happened in that anime. Just that made me cry so much. That is the first ever anime that's made me cry.
I gotta watch that one still.
Yeah, I recommend. And then also another good anime that did also make me cry as well was Conlained and also Conlained After Story. But mainly, like, I think if I had to choose which one is more sadder, Conlained After Story. In order to actually watch it, watch Conlained first, finish that series, and then move on to Conlained After Story. So, yeah.
Okay, well, I probably have to check out both of them. What do you think will look like in 50 years?
Robots will take over the world. That's all I can say.
Skynet. We're all gonna die.
Yeah, that would be funny.
I imagine it being more like a cyberpunk type thing going on.
I would love to see that, because I remember I played Cyberpunk a little bit on my Xbox. Imagine, I would just flip out, and that would literally just take me all the way up, and it's like, boom, yes, take me there. I would definitely do that. If you could have any piece of resource, or just like an accessory or a replica from an anime series, and like 3D printed or anything, and if it was real, you would use it, what would it be?
An object from an anime that can... The Death Note.
Definitely. Because the funny thing is, I actually have a notebook of a Death Note. I think it's like sitting somewhere. I can't remember. But in my honest opinion, it wouldn't be. And back then, when I watched Death Note, I said Death Note would be the number one thing I would. But I would probably have to say, uh, frick. I can't remember. I can't remember, but when I watch Blue Exorcist, Renokuma had his katana that basically when he pulls out, it reveals to him that he was like the son of Satan. So I would probably just say the katana, and I would actually probably use that in my honest opinion. So yeah.
What is your morning routine?
So if we're talking about morning routine in school, it would probably be my parents come wake my ass up and they say get ready for school. I would have to basically unplug my Chromebook and get my bags ready and go. If we're talking about in general, with no school or anything, it would probably be wake up and go on my computer for a little bit and wait until lunch is served because I usually don't have breakfast most of the time. I just skip breakfast, worry about like lunch and supper, and yeah.
Mine is through the week, Monday through Friday. I take the kids to school. At 7:30, I take one of them. Then come back, wait another 30 minutes to take the other two to school. Then after I take those two to school, I go to the gym for about an hour or two. Skip Wednesdays, go Thursday, Friday, and Monday and Tuesday. The weekends I usually skip, but usually after I get done doing the gym and everything, come back, play the game for a little bit. Around 3 o'clock my time, go pick up another kid, bring him back home, then wait a little bit longer, take him to practice, then come back home and then relax. That's my schedule every week.
Yeah. Pretty long schedule indeed.
Repetitive. Very repetitive.
I guess another one I'm trying to think of right now is I gotta think right now because I've had like so many questions as well. Okay, a general question. If you and your partner can go anywhere in the world and remain there for the rest of your life, where would it be?
She wants to go to Paris, so I'll be willing to go to Paris.
Paris, indeed. For me, it would probably with me and my babe. I would probably say, I don't know. I haven't really talked about it with him, but I would probably, yeah. That question I can't really answer because I haven't really thought about it with him in general. So, yeah.
Would you ever want to go to any of the fur cons?
What was that again?
Would you ever want to go to any of the fur conventions?
Definitely, yes, indeed. Because I would love
I want to
to
go to the
see
Texas one.
a bunch of furries on there. For me in general, I would probably see, because I remember last time convention that I went to was Medicon, and I saw two furries on there, and it was like, oh my gosh, I need to give them a hug, and it just complimented them about their fursuit, and they were so cute. I even have a picture of it because I was in Byaku Tagami as well. So in my honest opinion, I would definitely go to any furry convention. So, yeah.
I want to go to just any of them, to be honest.
Yeah, that would be the thing.
Do you have any more questions? Because I'm all out.
I think I think I'm. I don't know. I gotta think of. I gotta think about one. I gotta think about one. I gotta think about one more question. Now in general, with other things as well, if you could meet any, okay, besides your partner, if you could meet any online friend from either any platform at all, who would it be?
Oh man. Out of all of them, if I would love to meet them, it'd be real cool if I could meet Stale. He's an idiot and I love it. He's so dumb. It's hilarious. I want to meet him. It'd be amazing.
In my honest opinion, I would probably say my best friend Snuffy, because she's in college right now and is currently she just got done with her finals today, so she's on her way home. So she's a sophomore in college. So yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. All right.
That'd be
Well,
cool.
well, thank you, Yettori, again for having a chance to be on the first ever VR Chat Talk Show, and we are gonna end our video off here today. Now, if you guys did enjoy this, make sure that you guys hit the like button, also subscribe. You guys don't really have to. This video is just gonna be going out for content. It's not gonna be for like, hey, like the video, subscribe if we do more. I'm not saying that. My videos that I post are just for entertaining purposes and only. Again, if you want to be a part of this VR Chat podcast, talk show, put it down in the comments down below your VR Chat username, and tell me one thing why you want to be in the podcast, the talk show, or anything. We might do another session as well. I don't know if we're gonna do it fully yet, but we're gonna get my babe in as well and see if he can talk, because he definitely said he wanted to. We don't know yet about two other friends that we are gonna see. Probably either possibly get Turtle in here and his boyfriend, but I don't really know, because it's been like we've been trying to stick in with a podcast and stuff, and that might be live streamed. But this video is just the talk shows are gonna be on a video. Just gonna be a video. Podcast will be on live streams as well. So yeah. With this in mind, if you guys want to follow me on any of my social medias, Snapchat is MadNino22, on Instagram is MadNino56, on Facebook it is Matt Weiser, on TikTok it is SladedWolf20, and that's really it. And on if you want to add me on Atlas, is SladedWolf20 VR, and you guys already know my YouTube channel. If you're watching this video, then you definitely know what my what channel this video is out on. And per Yettori, do you have any social medias that anybody would like to follow you on?
TikTok, YouTube. I go on Instagram here and there.
Oh,
Wee.
and it's like, all right. Well, thank you guys for watching. Be on the lookout for part 2. I'm probably gonna find somebody else. Maybe find my babe to do this in the next video. But thank you guys for watching today's podcast. Why do I keep saying it's a podcast? It's not a podcast. It's like a random talk show. So yeah. We hope you guys did enjoy it, and we will see you guys in the next video. This is SladedWolf20 VR, and my VR chat mom, Yettori, signing off for now. We'll see you guys later.
NPC wave.